So this is a two-axis XY gantry that can track any aircraft based off its call sign, and it runs on two separate motors, one here controlling the y-axis, and then another one in here controlling the x-axis. Little laser diode in here. It's a little difficult to see during when there's light out, but you can kind of see it right there. And zeroing, it zeroes right over here, and we have an offset calculated so that way it knows the 0 point is actually here, even if it's zeroing in there. And yeah.
Okay, so here in the code, up top we're importing these libraries, and then up top in the main we have some setup, and then we are entering the call sign in here, and that's zeroing it. And then in this while true loop, we're first getting the data, we're printing it just to see what's going on, and then if it's not flying, then we just wait for a minute to get the data again. But if it is flying, it goes to the position inside this else statement, and then wait 60 seconds to go through the process again.
Okay, so for the wiring, we're using a Raspberry Pi 4 Model B. As you can see, we have the plug-in right here, we have the HDMI adapter, our keyboard, and our mouse. And so the way we had to structure this was we had to use two L298N motor drivers for the stepper motors. To power that, we're using a 5-volt, 5-amp power supply right here, and we are basically controlling this using the GPIO output pins. And to make everything a lot more concentric, as you can see right here with this y-axis stepper motor and the x-axis stepper motor working back here to the board, we had to mill a board for common ground and common power to help keep everything kind of enclosed and contained. And yeah, that was a lot of the wiring.
And here, when we enter the call signs into the code directly, the X and Y axis of the gantry will move directly to where the plane is at in real time. And so here, once we enter the call sign, which was GS1 for this specific plane, and run the code.
GS1.
GS1 should be right in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay, the x-axis is moving, and that's moving. Y-axis.
My baby worked!
Go!